All right, my favorite people in the world, welcome on in. My name is Mia, and today we are playing some Power Wash Simulator. We haven't played this in a minute, so I figured today would be a good time to just chill, clean some shit, and talk. I know we've all had a little bit of a stressful week, and I just want to give you all a place to hold space. And if you need to talk about anything, please feel free to talk about things. Um, yeah. Mr. Mia says I've entered my villain era, but yeah, no, I'm not a villain. I am just angry at the world. Well, not at the world, but at the United States government. Thank you, Andrew, and welcome on in. So yeah, for those of you who don't live in the U.S., yeah, things are a little, yeah, things are a little that over here, and I am trying my best not to lose my shit online. So everything's going okay though. Like, I'm okay. Mr. Mia's okay. We're surviving. Cats are doing fine. Nothing big to report. Just, all that good stuff. How are y'all doing today? How's everything on your side of the world, your side of your life? All that good stuff. We're just gonna clean some power wash stuff, and I'm gonna check in with y'all mostly. And make sure that y'all are doing okay. Because, gotta make sure my peeps is alright. Gotta make sure my people are okay. So I started trying to ensure that I eat a little bit better, especially in the mornings because I tend to skip breakfast. So I ordered some of those. This week has been a year. You're telling me, Andrew. I started with some of those overnight oats things, and it's basically 8 ounces of milk, and then you put this like oatmeal stuff in there. And that they send you in these convenient little packages, and they taste like things like chocolate cake and maple pancakes and things like that. So I started with that today, and the first one I had was chocolate cake, and it was delicious. Has a little bit of a protein powdery taste to it, but not enough to make me go, ew, that's gross. But yeah, this week has been a year for sure. And I'm glad y'all are here. I'm glad that we're hanging out. I'm glad that we are together and just playing some Power Wash Simulator. Clean the chicken. I don't know if any of y'all follow me on Threads or on TikTok or anything like that. And I do apologize if my posting on both of those platforms has become a little bit more political than you would like. But I feel like I kind of have to, I have to stand up and I have to speak about it, right? So I'm doing my part by being as loud as I possibly can about it. And I totally understand, like, if that's not your thing and you choose not to view my content or to mute me or whatever, I get that. I'm not ever gonna shame anybody for that not being their thing. But yeah, I've been loud and obnoxious, I guess, not obnoxious and not in a bad way. It's just I've been consistent about my beliefs. Other than that, like everything's fine. Work's going okay. I got to offer a person a promotion to my department today, which was really exciting. She is super jazzed about it, which means a lot to me because it means that she's gonna work hard and um, learn everything that she can. She's super excited about coming to the FDA team and working with me and working with the crew. So, yeah. So that was nice. That was like the highlight of my day because she was very very happy, um, for that. And it's always nice to make people happy, you know. Mr. Me and I had Wendy's for dinner tonight, so I had some spicy chicken nuggets and some French fries. Nothing fancy. It's our traditional like Mia's stream night food. We tend to go a little bit simpler and usually do some kind of takeout or something like that. When I stream, just so that nobody has to cook. We don't have to wait for dinner. Mr. Mia picks it up on his way home from work, and that way, if I want to take a nap or if I want to get online and start prepping for stream or something like that early, I have the time to do that without being like, oh crap, we didn't eat dinner yet, and it's quarter to 9. Because sometimes that happens. But yeah, so I'm gonna be here, um, doing my thing. I did finally put all of my pins on my bag, my work bag, so that all the pins that Mr. Mia got me for from the uh, con that he went to. So I did finally get to put those all on my bag, and I love them, and they look amazing. And then I have to decide if I want to do stickers on a water bottle and then, like use that as the excuse that I have to start drinking more water now because I put all the stickers on the water bottle. Wouldn't be the worst thing in the world to drink more water, I guess. Um, so I just have to decide. I have to decide if that's what I want to do with my stickers. But all the stickers I bought are like water bottle friendly, like they're waterproof and like super sticky and all that stuff. Oh, big stretch. Then I had a couch nap with the cat. Hobbs wanted attention, so I grabbed him and pulled him under the fuzzy blanket I was wrapped up in, and we took a couch nap together for about a half hour, 45 minutes. He was very mad when I wanted to get up. He was very huffy, and I'm like, but buddy, there are people on the internet waiting for me. There are people on the internet waiting for me. And I appreciate y'all for being here, like especially like the people who show up like every stream, even just to lurk and to, show support and stuff like that. Like that means the world to me. And I do hate when I have to miss a stream or, like my body's just not feeling it or my mind's just not feeling it. Like I hate doing that for y'all. But like I also know that like if I'm not at my best, y'all aren't going to get the real Mia, and then I feel even worse about that because then I'm just kind of blah. on the whole thing. So yeah, so we're gonna hang out. We're gonna finish this house, and then I think we're gonna clean the fire station next. I hate cleaning the fire station. It's one of my least favorite levels, but we have to do it in order to progress in the loose storyline here. But it is one of my least favorite levels because it just takes forever, and there's ugh. And there's like an achievement for doing it if you don't, like, I looked it up. If you don't use the scaffolding, there's an achievement for cleaning it. And I'm just like, I can't see how, and I'll show y'all when we get over there. Like, I can't see how, like, that's possible, but okay. All right. So one of the TikTok guys that I follow, he does lawn mowing and power washing and stuff like that. And he did a he did a little thing for this, like he went and like mowed this little old woman's lawn because she was getting calls from, yeah, SB mowing, exactly. He got a call from his friend who works at like the city council office, and they were going to start charging this lady like $240 a day if she didn't cut her lawn. And so he went over there, he cut her lawn for her, and then made a video out of it and all that stuff. And everybody reached out to him and they were like, hey, we want to help. So we want to help, so can we start like a GoFundMe? Can I pay for her to have lawn service for, you know, a couple of, like, a year or whatever, and all of this stuff, so that she doesn't run into this problem again. And so SB Mowing set up a GoFundMe page, and in like 24 hours they had raised $500,000. Yeah, they had raised like $500,000. Oh, did you look it up? Yeah. So far, in like the week that it's been out, $868,000 has been raised for this woman from all of these donations from random strangers who just saw her story on the internet. And it's so lovely. Like, so amazingly lovely that all of these strangers have come together to make sure that this woman doesn't suffer. You know, she's gonna get a new car. She needs some maintenance done to her house because she's, of course, elderly, and she needs some accessibility things in her house. And I'm like, with that amount of money, she can just buy a whole new house that's fully accessible. You know? But I also get that, like, moving at an older age is, he does, and he's so good about it. But it's such an amazing thing, and this is the thing that happens because of like programs like TikTok. And that's where he really, you know, like, got big and got famous from, is, you know, his stuff that he was putting on TikTok. Where is this window that is not clean? I bet it's the little one over here. No, that's clean. Where's the flashies? But yeah, so like that kind of thing like warms my heart and makes me feel really good because, like, up there? No. Did I not? Yeah, no, you're highlighted. Uh, But yeah, that's the kind of thing that, like, you know, that's what good social media is for doing things like that. Th- this is literally going to help this woman for the rest of her life. And they're setting her up with, like, a lawyer and a trust fund to ensure that, like, the funds don't get misappropriated, you know, and don't get used incorrectly or anything like that. There we go. This one's done. But yeah, if you guys want to go look him up, you can find him on YouTube too. SB Mowing and SB Power Washing. All right, let's clean the fire station. So it's a company that does mowing and power washing. It's run by what is his name? Sean, or I only know him as the SB Mowing guy. Oh my God, what is his name? Spencer, thank you. God, Spencer at SB Mowing. He basically goes around to houses in the neighborhood that have really, really high grass, or houses that have been abandoned that nobody's taken care of, or have gone. The guy's name is Spencer from SB Mowing. And he makes content and TikToks of, like, transforming these lawns and these houses with his power washing or with his grass cutting. And he's fantastic, and his content's like Power Wash Simulator, but somebody else is doing all the work for me. So, like, I'll watch his videos and ensure that you know, like, it's just satisfying to watch. It's like watching things get. I'm sure he's got a crew now. But yeah, he helps out people who can't afford it or can't do it, like lawn care and stuff like that. And then he's raised almost $1 million for this one little old lady to help her get some more accessibility options in her house and stuff like that. And, like, no joke, he's an amazing dude. I think he's based out of, I want to say, like, Michigan or something. Maybe Chicago, Illinois. Hold on. I have a whole website. Oh my gosh, I so want to buy their merch. They have merch, which is amazing. Oh my gosh, she's got like 5 YouTube play buttons and shit. That's amazing. Oh, they're based in Wichita, Kansas, serving that community. During the winter time, they journey south to Texas to extend the mission and the impact. That's pretty cool. But if you guys want to read up about it, there's their website and their about me and stuff like that. But yeah, really cool dude. Does all this like work, you know, for really, really awesome people in his community. And it is the coolest thing to see sometimes. And the amount of work that he does, like, there's one video where he noticed that the kids going to school were like walking around the corner, like they couldn't get through the corner because like all the weeds and stuff had grown over the sidewalk, so they couldn't wait on the corner for the school bus, which made it unsafe for them. So he went and spent his time and his, you know, used his equipment and everything like that to clean up that corner because he wanted to make sure the kids could safely wait for the school bus on the sidewalk and not in the middle of the street. So he does stuff like that all the time around his neighborhood and around his area, which is inspiring. But yeah, raised almost $1 million for this little old lady so that she gets some accessibility things in her house, which is just so cool. Hi Vamp, how you doing? We're talking about SB Mowing, if you know them. And we're playing Powerwash Sim because I want to use this stream as a check-in hold space for you guys if you need it. You don't know anyone? Do you have a TikTok? Or do you, I know you watch YouTube. Everybody watches YouTube. But yeah, SB Mowing is a company, real quick rundown. They do lawn maintenance and they do pressure washing and stuff like that. And they go around and they do like abandoned houses, or for elderly people that need lawn mowing, they do it for free and everything like that. He's raised almost $1 million for this little old woman in his area that has no one and needs help and needs like accessibility things in her house and stuff like that. They're really cool. They're really cool. And Spencer seems like just a genuinely nice guy. And I love that. Oh yeah, no, he's one of the people that like makes me remember that there's good in this earth. Yeah, he's one of those people that I think is actually one of the good eggs on this planet. You know, not the present company excluded, obviously. But you know, just his willingness to help like people he doesn't know. Like he doesn't know these people. And not everybody's willing to do things like that. You're gonna make me break out this nozzle, aren't you? To get that off of there. You sure are, you jerk face. It's rust. Thanks for that. Annoys the daylights out of me. So how you doing, Vamp? How's everything? How's things? Hi, Signal. I think that guy should only cut the lawn in the front. Why? Also, hi, Signal. How you doing? How's things? Well, if there's anything that you need to talk about, this is our short on the front, long on the back of house mullet. I got you. I got you, you silly goose. So it does suck that content creators and businesses that use TikTok have lost. That is true. But yeah, TikTok's back for now. TikTok is back for now. And it's not the same as it was. But we'll be okay. We'll be okay. A lot of people are finding each other in other spaces. House mullet. TikTok really started getting popular when the pandemic happened. Um, yeah, and there's a lot of alternatives. I, for one, am hoping to still get into the beta test for Neptune. Uh, no, TikTok's been around for a while, but yeah, it really started getting popular during the pandemic because people were stuck inside. They needed a way to connect with other people, and TikTok was a great way to do short form content. Excuse me. So TikTok is worldwide, and I don't know. I don't know. It is worldwide, and I'm just hoping that, like, you know, I'm hoping it sticks around just for like the businesses and the content creators who rely on it for, you know, money and for their businesses, and for the indie authors that like grew their following talking about their books over on TikTok. You know, they're now finding each other on the threads, and I've actually gotten yeah, I've gotten in touch with some of the smaller authors and been like, hey, do you need an arc reader? Do you need someone on your street team? Do you need, you know, like, if you need anything, I'm happy to, like, send me a digital copy of your book so I can read it, and I'm happy to give you any feedback you want, or to write a review or something like that when the book does come out. You know, because like book talk has suffered horribly since the US ban and then unban this past weekend. Like, people seriously thought they were losing their livelihood. Uh-oh. I hear stomping feet, which usually either means Hobbs or the girl, and I think the girl is off somewhere sleeping. So it must be Hobbs coming up the stairs. Y'all are about to see an ad. And I'm sorry. I don't know. I like TikTok though. I like the short form content. I like that, like, I can see basically a glimpse into everything. Yeah, absolutely, Andrew. And like, yeah, you do have to diversify. You can't just put all of your content on one app and be like, yeah, that's good enough. I'll never need to post to anything else ever again in my life. But I don't think that content creation and book writing are one of those things that's going to go away. You know, I still think there are stories to be told and things like that. Hmm. I mean, you're more than welcome to like go to my YouTube and put on some of my VODs there, Vamp, and you can use those for background noise. I think I've got one on there that's like 12 hours. I think that was the diversity stream with Tia and Liara. and get you through a whole work day with one stream. I can't seriously watch like any of my own content. Like I'll spot check it for, you know, like sound issues or anything like that, but like I can't go and watch like a 2-hour video of mine. My own voice weirds me out. You don't know what I said. Were you stuck in an ad? You were stuck in an ad. I said that you could go and put on one of my VODs on YouTube if you want to watch something. I said I think I have a 12-hour one on there. What's my... I think it's 12 hours. Hold on. Doing some research. Let's go to my channel. That's going to play my trailer. We can mute my trailer. Videos. Sort by oldest. I'm sorry, it's 9.5 hours. 9.5 hours. Yeah. Yeah, I got a YouTube. I got a Blue Sky, I got a TikTok, I got a Discord. You know. Thank you, Andrew. I got all the things. If you want to go back and see like baby Mia streaming, I think my first video on there is 4 years ago, and we did some end reading. But yeah, it's mostly just VODs, but if you want to, you know, put me on in the background and watch me play games, I'm there. I do some shorts and, you know, nothing too fancy. I don't really do anything that's like clippable. There's nothing cool that I do that is like, it's not like I hit a really good shot in a game or something like that, because I don't play those kinds of games. But yeah, I got a YouTube. I got all the things. I even have an OnlyFans. There's nothing posted on there. It's just to keep people from taking my name. I hate when people do shorts on YouTube because YouTube was never a shorts platform. It wasn't. And I don't really care for the shorts editing on YouTube. I much prefer like TikTok for shorts. But recently my TikTok has been very political leaning, and I'm okay with that for right now. There's nothing posted on it, I'm telling you. Absolutely nothing posted on it. And it is literally just to save you guys. I would, just in case somebody tried to like take my name and then be like, you know, hey, so I'm Mia, I'm over on OnlyFans, give me all your money. No. Number one, I wouldn't do that to you guys. Number two, yeah, no. No, I am, while I am confident in myself, I am not that confident in myself. There's nothing wrong with doing that. But, you will not see pictures of my naked body on the internet. Promise. Make millions, why not? No. That's quite all right. That's quite all right. My, yeah, no. That kind of thing is, reserved. It is reserved for Mr. Mia. Only deliver by carrier pigeon. Smoke signals. Smoke signals. just send you stick figures, which is just an envelope full of sticks, and you gotta do, it's a build your own OnlyFans image. Could you like that one creator who posted pictures of her hearse, like the car you put the coffin in the back? I swear to God. Every time I try to play games, I'm like, my mouse starts to die. Oh, that's cool. That's cool. That was her, and she posted that on OnlyFans? Like, that was her content? I don't own a hearse, but that's pretty cool. I did have half a thought today to like work on finishing my attic in the house. She pimps it out for fun and has gotten a lot of mixed love and hate for it because it's OnlyFans and people expect her to be in the hearse. That's amazing though. But Mr. Mayor, we're gonna have to talk about how you know all of this. No, I'm kidding. I don't care. She takes zero spicy pics of it. Totally off. I love it. But yeah, I was thinking about finishing up. I know. I'm just busted your chops. I am literally just busting your chops. Thinking about like if I can finish off at least portion of the attic, maybe I can turn it into like a book nook. And like maybe that I want to get one of those really large bean bags that I keep seeing all over TikTok, the ones that are like human-sized mega huge bean bags. And I want a place where I can like curl up and read my books and nobody bothers me or anything like that. Yeah, that's my only worry is like I'm gonna have to put an air conditioner up there if I'm gonna be up there. And I'm gonna have to get like a space heater for the winter because it's pretty cold up there. But that's why I was like, I need to finish off a portion of it so that I could have like a door, you know, to shut and like that kind of stuff. So that like, you know, I don't have to cool down the whole attic. Not that it's not a very large space. I don't know. We'll see. It popped into my head today. It popped into my head today and I was just like, I wonder if I could make use of that space. Yeah, it gets like swelteringly hot up there. You know, it is an attic, of course. You use my OnlyFans and only post pictures of like the work that I'm doing when I start refinishing furniture and stuff like that. Could you imagine? Everybody'd be so mad. But no, I don't have an OnlyFans. I do have a TikTok. I've got a YouTube. Like, I've got enough. I got enough socials. Like, I don't need any more social medias to update, really. My TikTok's been going a little wild. I've like doubled in size in the past week. But that also it's also because like I've been posting like 3 times as much in the past week for TikTok. Never in my life have had a TikTok? No? Have you had a TikTok? No, I got Tic Tacs. Um, yeah, I've been, yeah. My TikTok has become very politically charged lately, and that's just because I need an outlet for it. I need some place where I guess my basic fury can go. Um, but I've been meeting some really cool people and making some really good friends, and yeah, like I've had some really really good interactions with some really really kind people over there. Um, this one person liked one of my posts, and I had to message them and be like, "Hey, that's a really cool username." And meanwhile, I saw on their post that they were trans, and it was right after everything started going downhill on Monday, and so I just sent them a message and it was like, "Hey, really cool username, I love it. Um, you're awesome. Keep your chin up. Um, everything's gonna, like we'll get through this together." And they sent it back. They sent me a message back, and uh, uh, what didn't happen on Monday, Vamp, is a better question. Um, there have been certain things that have come through with the new administration. With in regards to transgender rights, and um I don't want to get too political on things, but I also do want to talk about this so that um yeah, the US is in a lot of fucking trouble. Um Basically, the orange potato has decided that um everybody in the US is female, because he says there's only two genders, and that um it's based on what happens at conception. Well, what happens at conception is that everybody is a female at conception, and the things that happen when the baby's in utero that determine the sex of the baby, whether it is born with male genitalia or female genitalia, happens not until like the second month of gestation. So Donald Trump, I hate saying his name and I don't want to say it again, so the orange potato has decided that at conception is what determines your gender, and I don't believe in that. So gender is fluid, and gender is a construct, and gender is a spectrum. And I'll say it as loud as I possibly can. Gender isn't real. And trans people have the right to exist, and non-binary people have the right to exist, and everybody has the right to exist in a way that makes them comfortable. In this day and age, we should not be bigoted and hateful towards people who are slightly different than us. So yeah, that's what happened on Monday. And so like I messaged this younger person, and I say younger person only because they are younger than me. I don't want to give away ages, and I certainly don't want to dox them. But they are younger than me. And we had a really, really great conversation. They told me how much they needed the good vibes today and everything like that. And I'm like, hey man, if you ever need a pick me up, you need someone to tell you that they're proud of you or whatever, just shoot me a message. I'm so happy to do that for anybody. So, like the same goes for all of y'all. If y'all need a, one thing, oh, I'm not exactly sure what you're saying, Vamp. Oh, okay. So you're talking about people who are born both sexes, or there's a huge difference between sex and gender when it comes to who people are. You can't base who, like, the gender of a person based on their outward appearance or what genitalia they have. And boobs go into the same category. You know, I know plenty of men who have bigger boobs than I do. You know, just because they have breast tissue doesn't mean that, like, that automatically makes them male or female or anything in between. You know, like, that's just, you know, sex is whether or not you've got a penis or a vagina, but gender is more about who you are, at least in my understanding of it. I was born in the correct body with the correct genitalia for who I am. So, like, I don't pretend to know what it feels like. But I'm going to support people to make the choices that they want to make for their own bodies, because that is what I want. That is what I would want for myself. Like, I don't want somebody coming in here and going, hey, you've got to have that baby because you accidentally got pregnant on a one-night stand. You know? So who am I to, if I want to be able to do that with my body, who am I to tell anybody else what they can and cannot do with theirs? You know, it's the same as, like, you know, who you love is who you love. And, you know, as long as you are happy, though I'd love to see, like, some gay divorce court or something like that, because I think that would be hysterical. You know? I think gay divorce court would be amazing. Get Bianca Del Rio to be the judge. Divorce court, like gay divorce court. So, like a Judge Judy-esque. There was a show, God, I don't know how long ago. It's probably still going on, called Divorce Court. And people would go on there and they'd, like, argue their divorces on TV. So I'd love to see a gay version of that, because I think it'd be hysterical. Like, two men come in and they're both arguing about, you know, who gets to, you know, who gets to keep the poodle and who gets to keep the lamp and things like that. Yeah, those are all generalizations and stereotypes, but, you know, I just think it would be funny, in the same vein as RuPaul's Drag Race is funny, or, you know, like that kind of stuff. Just drama. It's just drama. Divorce court. Yeah, two people getting divorced. Um, it the concept of it makes me giggle. Whether or not it would be a good fit and whether or not people would actually do it, different story. The concept of it makes me giggle. I don't know, but I come from the era of like Jerry Springer, Maury, like that's what we watched when we got home from high school, like back in my day. So for me, shows that are like that, like very drama filled and stuff like that, um, yeah, guilty pleasures. So yeah, I just like to watch shows like that because it's for me they're fun. I enjoy them. I always love the you were not the father stuff on Maury. But I'm like addicted to drama, so like as long as the drama isn't mine, as long as you're not involving me in the drama, I like to I like to be a voyeur of the drama. The only thing I hate is when someone tries to tell others that being interested in the same sex is wrong. Drama adjacent, exactly. Or not allowed to let them live or are hurting. Sorry, you said that word and it came to voice to mind. No, no, no. I'm all for you love who you love and you're not bothering me by loving who you love unless you're loving a child and then that's a bigger different story. As long as it's between two consenting adults, I don't care. I don't care. Or two or more consenting adults. I don't care if you're poly. Good for you. It's not for me. It's not my cup of tea. But you know, you do you. As long as you are happy and nobody's getting hurt, you do what you want to do. Like I've got no problems. It's no skin off my nose kind of thing. If like you want to be in a thruple, like whatever, no skin off my nose. And I don't see why like what's in somebody's pants is is always what we talk about, right? Like like if you are so interested, doesn't that make you some kind of the thing you hate? If you're so interested what's in my pants and whether or not I've got a penis or a vagina, doesn't that make you kind of a bit of a bit of a thing? Honestly, what's in somebody else's pants is none of their business. How none of your business. How they live their life is also none of your business. As long as they're not hurting anybody, nobody is getting neglected, and nobody is getting abused or bullied or hurt or anything like that. Let them live their lives. They are not bothering you. That's the thing that I never understand about any of this is they're not bothering you. Why are you bothering them? I'm normal. That's something I've never been called. But no, I guess we share the same beliefs then. They're vamp. Um if they're not hurting me and they're not doing anything that is like hurting anybody I love or anybody I care about or anybody in general, nobody's getting hurt. Dude, fuck it, do what you want to do. Just, I don't have any problems with anything that anybody is doing as long as nobody is getting hurt when they're doing it. The minute somebody starts getting hurt, now we're going to have a different conversation because now you're hurting people. But if I wanted to be in a relationship with another girl, and I have, what is that? That's not hurting anybody. Now, granted, if I was cheating on Mr. Mia with another girl, that's a different story. And that has nothing to do with the fact that it's another girl. It has to do with the fact that I'm cheating on my partner. And that is therefore causing pain. But that has nothing to do with the fact that if it is a girl or a guy, it would be the same thing. Even more cool now. But yeah, like that's the kind of thing I'm talking about. I have more than once threatened that. You know. I actually had to, at one point in my life, had to stop being friends with a good friend of mine. Because if I did not, I was probably going to go to jail for, like, unaliving her boyfriend. Only because she kept going back to him. Like, he was beating the crap out of her. And she kept going back to him, and she kept, you know, oh no, he said he'll change and all of that stuff. And baby, no, he won't. This is like the third time he's given you a black eye. And I had to stop being friends with her because it hurt me too much to see her hurting like that. And she wouldn't take my advice. There was, you know, she wouldn't leave him despite the fact that her mom wanted her to leave him. Like, we had like an intervention about him. And I'm sorry, I can't be that person for you that comes and picks you up off the floor and takes you to the hospital every time. He literally beats the crap out of you. That's not... I'm gonna have to put a trigger warning when I upload this VOD because we're getting into some heavy shit. But, you know, like, I can't be that person that's gonna do that for you. That's just, it's not my... I don't have a degree in psychology. I don't have a medical degree for any of that stuff. So, like, I can't... That ain't petty, or maybe my brain's broke. I didn't say... I don't know if it's petty, but, like, it's... I had to do it to protect my own peace of mind. Because I can't... I was also, like, in my early 20s. So, like, I was still figuring out myself, let alone trying to figure out her and her boyfriend and her, you know, her life. So, like, I couldn't do both. I couldn't figure myself out and figure her out at the same time. Y'all about to see an ad, and I'm sorry. I'm liking this music tonight. But yeah, I'm gonna have to put a trigger warning on this when I upload the VOD. I just don't want anybody to... Maybe I just won't upload this VOD. Upload this VOD? Okay. I'll put a trigger warning on it though, because we get into some heavy stuff. And I don't want to upset anybody. But yeah, well... That's true. That's true. Hold on, I'm gonna get a drink. All right, I'm back. I'm so glad to have a little mini fridge in my office, to be completely honest. It's so nice to have, like, cold drinks right here. What do I have? Black raspberry flavored sparkling water. I don't think it's a villain phase, though, honestly. Um, I don't know if I'd call it my villain phase. I don't know, anti-hero phase maybe. I don't know. I'm never really sure what an anti-hero is. All right. So I'm trying to think. All right, let me go to Google. Let me go to Google. So an anti-hero or an anti-heroine is a main character in a narrative who may lack some conventional heroic qualities and attributes, such as idealism and morality. They perform actions that most of the audience consider morally correct. The reasons for doing so may not align with the audience's morality. So, anti-heroes would be like Wolverine, the Punisher, Spawn, Deadpool, things like that. Or people like that. Whereas your traditional heroes would be like Captain America, Iron Man, Wonder Woman, Superman. But I don't think it's a villain era. I think I've just hit my political era. I'm old enough to not give a shit about what people think about me. Is Mia on that list? I don't know. I feel like being classed a hero is, I'm not a hero. For sure, 100% not a hero. Not a heroine, none of that. I am just a person who no longer gives a shit and is not afraid to speak her mind. That is basically what I am. I'm too old for this nonsense. I don't give a shit. Like me or hate me, I don't care. My web searching. Just because I'm good with Google doesn't mean that I'm a hero. I am the Google guru. But no, like my mother-in-law will call me up and she'll be like, hey, can you look up, I need my gorilla era. There you go. My mother-in-law will call me up and she'll be like, hey, so like I'm looking for this. And she'll describe something that's completely off the wall and something I've never even heard of. She's like, can you find me a good one? Sure. Give me about 20 minutes and usually I'll send her a link to, this one has really good reviews. It does everything that you're asking for. Blah, 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 blah. You know, and she's like, oh, thank you. And she'll usually get it and usually it's perfect. It works out great for her. My gorilla era. I'm in my I don't give a shit era. I just don't care, you know. I don't care. I got a big mouth and plenty to say and love me or leave me, I don't care. Honey badger era. I love that signal. Oh, I'm gonna have to make merch. Hold on, where's my notebook? Okay. I don't pick to leave you, but you leave us every time you're here. I don't go any, like, I don't. All right. So I do spend a little bit of time online. But I'm always reachable in the Discord. You know, my Discord's quiet. So generally speaking, if there's a ping in my Discord or somebody posts something, I'm gonna see it because, there's not a whole lot that goes on in there. And if you're not in the Discord and you want to be, there's the link. Please feel free. So yeah. I'm in my honey badger era. I really like that signal. That's fine. I mean, if you need me, you can DM me. I just prefer, like conversations happen in the Discords. Prevents things from happening. Appreciate it. Cause I'm gonna make merch. I'm gonna make stickers. Y'all will see probably before the end of the night. Cause I took a nap at 8 o'clock at night. Yay! I appreciate it. Did you get your mug yet? I know you're not that weird. I'm just like that with everybody. Like we have to be like pretty close for me to be okay to talk in DMs. How is it? How's the quality? Take a pic in the morning. Okay, good. Signal bought one of my recycle mugs off the merch store. Good quality. Good. Spreadshop hasn't steered me wrong in the quality department lately. Hold on, I'll post a link for you to go look at, Vamp. Because it really is a visual joke more than anything else. All right, it's gonna be probably, well, there's the merch link in general, but that's specifically to the shirt on that one. But it is really a visual. It's a visual joke. You have to look at it. Why is my mouse always dead? All right, so climb up here. We get up here. Oink. I don't know. I think it's hysterical. And really, I don't sell a whole lot of merch, so I basically make things because I think they're funny and I like to mess around in Canva. So I do things that I like. Hi, Ada. Oh, you should take a look through like the rest of it. I've been on this hard political kick lately, so like there's stuff in there that's like screw the patriarchy. I'm the feminist your mom warned you about. There's a whole bunch of new merch in there, and then I'm gonna make a honey badger shirt. 100% gonna make a honey badger shirt. There's a fuck around and find out shirt, or cup or sticker or whatever. And the quality of the stickers are amazing. Like they're so good. I'll have to. I think I'm gonna merge Mia's sticky thoughts with my regular shop and just do it all as one big shop. But yeah, so like sticky thoughts was a good idea where I would have just stickers of the things that pop into my head that are funny, that, you know, like if you can't be good at it and stuff like that. Or little phrases that I hear. But it doesn't make sense to run two shops when I could just run one and, you know, not have to worry about, you know, oh, does this go in this shop or does this go in this shop, or what? Have somebody go, why can't I get this on a t-shirt and it's only available in a sticker? But yes, there's a lot of lols. A lot of lols. Oh, you're definitely doing a honey badger shirt. But no, that recycle shirt just So to be completely honest, I saw that idea online, and turns out the artist made something similar to that. I changed it up a little bit. I changed it up enough to like not get like, you know, but they printed it for Walmart, and as soon as Walmart realized that like that's what it said, they discontinued it, and like you can't buy the shirt anywhere else. So I was like, you know what? If I can't buy that shirt anywhere else, I'm going to make it. I'm gonna make it because I literally don't care. And then Spreadshop would not let me call it ReCunt. And I was mad. I was like, I get it because of the name, but I'm also kind of mad that I can't name my shit what I want to name my shit, you know. But yeah, I wanted a subtle dig at things, because that's the kind of person I am. Right? Like, let me name my stuff what I want to name my stuff. It's my stuff, and I know like the people who are going to look at my merch stuff are the people who are going to think that that is fucking hysterical. And I'm sorry, y'all. I know that like this stream is full of more cursing than normal, but I have been subtle. I've been angry for like a week now. So when I am angry, the filter comes off and I'm gonna say what the fuck I want to say, and that includes dropping the F-bomb like every other word, because Mr. Mia closed my door because he went downstairs to watch TV, and it is warm in here. Hold on, let's turn the fan on. All right, ceiling fan to the rescue. Sure, subtle. About as subtle as a hammer. About as subtle as a hammer. But yeah, between both shops, I've put up some. This is my first time really doing anything that's got like curse words or anything on it, because like I always feel like merch should be for everybody, but then I also realized that there is merch for anybody on there, whether you want to be sassy or not. If you're okay with wearing the word fuck on a t-shirt, you can get one of those in my shop, or you can, you know, get a cute, you know, whatever, a cute t-shirt with a rainbow unicorn on it. You know? But yeah, so we've hit some heavy topics today on stream. This is an 18 and up stream. Oh yeah, no, 100%. This is an 18 up stream. I used to do PG streams way back in the day, back when I was mostly Minecraft. But then I realized that I am a full-grown adult woman and want to be able to say fuck on my own streams. So I said fuck it, and became an 18 plus streamer and dropped the PG only stream. Come on. I can go up a ladder, thank you. But yeah. So this is an 18 plus streaming platform. At least for me. If you were we don't talk about ages, but if you are under the age of 18, please do not tell your mom what you heard on this stream. I don't need your mom yelling at me. You talked about penises and vaginas with my kid on the stream. Well, you should police what your kids are watching online, lady. But I know everybody in chat, so y'all are good. I know everybody in chat's at least an adult. In age, at least. Not necessarily maturity. Because I do know some people that still giggle at the word fart, so. I mean, shit, I still giggle at the word fart. I think farts are funny. Good night, Andrew. Thanks for hanging out with us. I appreciate you being here. You're amazing. Sweet dreams. You could just say my name next time. I'm gonna call Signal out. Oh, Signal. I've got a cute, hold on. I forgot to send this to you. I'm gonna send you the link to a TikTok video I saw today that you are going to love. Oh, it is you, Andrew. We know that. We know that. Get some sleep. I hope you have the sweetest dreams. All right. I think we're probably going to get this building done, and then maybe next time we'll tackle that building. Because it is getting late, and I kind of have the itch to make some merch. Because, you know, Honey Badger don't care. You thought I was way ahead of you? What do you mean? On this? Oh, no, this is like my third playthrough. I've played through all of these already. I've also been playing the game for a long time, you know? Yeah, no, this is like my third or fourth playthrough of just the regular levels. Weird dreams lately. My brother went missing. Yeah, no, that's not fun. That's not fun. Well, I wish you really, really pleasant dreams. Puppies and kittens and unicorns and yummy drinks and yummy food. And all of the good things. All of the good things. The big wheel thing with the seats. The Ferris wheel? Yeah, that's a big thing. Ferris. Ferris. In case you were wondering how to spell it. That thing's a pain in the ass. It's fine. It's fine. Like Ferris Bueller. Ferris. I had to help somebody today with the difference between gray with an A and gray with an E. And I'll let you in on a little secret. There's no difference. Both are the color gray. Usually it's gray with an E is more common spelling over in Europe. And gray with an A is more common in the United States, unless it's for a name. Names can go either way. They can go Gray or Grey. So like Earl Grey tea, I believe is spelled with an E. But tea, I think that was named in England. Earl Grey tea. But yeah, it's the same thing. They both mean the same thing. Gray. But if you remember E for Europe and A for America, it helps. Amen. Well, English is really just like 6 languages in a trench coat. They only want to buy 1 ticket to the theater, so they took like 4 different languages out back and beat them up and took only certain parts of them. I mean, that's why we have words like hors d'oeuvre and croissant. Spelling's difficult, especially if you've got any kind of like dyslexia or any kind of learning disability. Spelling's one of the more difficult things. I just happen to be a pretty decent speller just because I read a lot. And I read a lot as a kid. Like my mom used to send me to my room as punishment, and I'm like, great, I get to go lay in bed and read a book for like 6 hours. Nothing made me happier than to be sent to my room. And then she learned that sending me to my room was no longer it wasn't a punishment. So then she used to send me outside for punishment if the weather was, decent. She would send me outside. And, of course, I couldn't go upstairs to like get a book. She would send me outside. Have you tried audiobooks, Vamp? Socialize, that'll teach you. Exactly. And there is nothing better for making an introvert than forced socialization. I say it about religion too. There's nothing better for making an atheist than forced religion. Okay, that's perfectly fine too. I do both. I listen to audiobooks and I read, and like I just got a Kindle and I'm so excited about having a Kindle. Just easier to transport. I hate doing floors and ceilings in this game. Yeah, I got the like the mid-range one. If I read more like graphic novels or something like that, I'd go with the color version, but I don't. So for me, it's just straight books. So I just bought like the higher end black and white version. It makes me wish I had one when I was flying more, like when I was traveling for work and stuff like that. But yeah, like I want to read more this year. I want to read more books. My mom says she's got this one friend whose goal is to read one book a week. And I'm like, oh, it's the third week of January. I'm already there. Like, so I bought the one without the ad support. So I spent a little extra to get the one without ad support. But mine came with like 3 months of Kindle Unlimited, which is nice, and I'll probably keep that just so that I can, you know, read whatever books I want and I don't have to buy them. I'm more into the fixing stuff, building stuff, and whatnot. Only reading I do is reading memes on Facebook. No, I get that. I get that though. Like sometimes, you know, there are certain things that are just not for you. And that's perfectly okay too. I tend not to post a whole lot on Facebook. And that's mainly because I use Facebook as like a way to stay in touch with my family. And I just don't want to fight with my family over my beliefs versus their beliefs versus, you know, blah. Get enough of that from strangers on the internet. But strangers on the internet, I don't mind telling them to fuck off. You know. My family, on the other hand, I actually have to see those people. I only use Facebook for memes at this point, yeah. Honestly, I find a lot of things that I post in Sam's Penguins Discord, like the puns and stuff like that I post in his Discord on Facebook. And the only reason I go on Facebook now is to like check up on my niece and nephew, you know, make sure my mom's not going crazy. Not that she would, but like sometimes she gets a little out there. I hate floors in this game. All right, best way to do floors is to do this. So yeah. I don't want every stream to become like heavy like this, but I am okay with occasional heavy streams. I do like when we talk more on the adult side about things and stuff like that. But I don't want every stream to be, you know, politics. Because then I have to post warnings and stuff like that, and I just don't want to. I had a family member try to add me on Facebook, and I was like, who are you? And they said who they were. And I was like, then went to the people thing and hit reject. Yeah, I don't mind talking about like real topics and things like that on my streams. Like, please feel free. Like, if you're having a bad day and you need to talk about something, well, let's talk about it. Let's get it out. Whatever. But like heavy topics like the whole gender thing and, you know, gender versus sex and, you know, all the politics going on in the world right now. I don't want to talk about that every stream. I do enough. If you want to follow me and you want to see like what I'm talking about and what I'm posting and things like that, follow me on Threads. That's where I post the majority of my political content. I should start posting on Substack. But I feel like it's, as much as we're all like, you know, oh, get off meta, we can't leave platforms, because especially platforms that allow us to speak our minds, because of people like Zuck and Musk and, you know, like all of that stuff. we can't leave those platforms and just like be like, all right, well, cool, all the Democrats have left Facebook, because then when we do that, it becomes an echo chamber for the things that we're trying to fight against to be heard, you know. And I'm not trying to leave an echo chamber for people to spew hatred and racism and all of that stuff. So that's not the kind of sex that I'm talking about, but okay. And you don't have to understand it. Like that's the big thing, right? Is like you never have to understand about certain things as long as you're not judging the people who are. You know? Welcome back from the ad break, y'all. I appreciate you being here. Especially since, you know, like tonight's been a little weird. Tonight's been a little weird, and I'm okay with a little weird every once in a while, but not every stream is not going to be like this. There's just a lot going on right now, and a lot of people are affected by things that are happening, especially in the US. You know, so like I need to make sure that y'all know what side I'm on. You know, because it is not, it's not easy to know who your allies are in this. And I'll never claim this as a safe space. That is not my, I am not a safe space if you voted for the orange potato. I am not a safe space if you promote harming people or hatred or racism or sexism, or you're against gender equality and life affirming care and abortions and all of that stuff. I'm not a safe space for that. If you are against any of that, I am not a safe space for you. But if you are for all of those things, I am a safe space for, I can't even say that I'm a safe space for you, because that is not my place to make that decision. If you feel safe here, I am very happy about that. But I cannot call myself a safe space. It is not my decision to make that a thing. You know, I'm a safe space if you choose that I am a safe space. Your brain farted. I am pro woman's right to choose. I am pro LGBTQIA. I am proud of my trans friends. I won't stand for racism, hatred, bigotry, homophobia, transphobia, any of that stuff. If you are against those things and for the things that I mentioned in the first place, then we're of the same mindset, and you can then choose if this is a safe space for you. I cannot tell you that this is a safe space, because it is not a safe space if you voted or hold beliefs that are similar to the orange potatoes or his, you know, co-president, Alania. Especially Alania. After that stunt he pulled at the inauguration. That was what it was, and you saw what it was. And if anybody tries to tell you any different, they're lying. So yeah. All right. I think I am just about done for the night. What that LGBT? it's lesbian, gay, bisexual, queer, the rainbow mafia. It's gay. I'm not sure how to explain that any better. If you know, I don't want to infantilize it and like start explaining it to you like you're two, or like you're, just learning about it, because I know you know what it is. It's just, it might not be your thing, but you've been around long enough in both my channel and like Zombie's channel to know. Yeah, LGBTQ, lesbian, gay, bisexual, trans, queer, and then there's, oh, my brain, LGBTQIA, intersect, asexual, intersex, sorry, asexual. There's a lot. There's a lot, but yes, it has to do with being gay or bi or everything else under the sun, because gender and who you love is a spectrum. All right, I think I'm gonna call it there, y'all. Let's see who's live. And I can send you guys over too, so you guys can have some fun. Oh, I know where I'm going to send y'all. You guys want to go watch some Grocery Store Simulator? Yeah. I'm going to go send y'all over here. And then I'm going to go make... it's all right. We'll finish it up later. I'm going to go make some graphics. And I will talk to y'all later. I love your faces, and please don't forget, if you ever need me, please feel free to reach out to me, hit me up in the Discord, whatever you need. If you can't be good, be good at it, and make sure that you are loud when you say things. I love you guys. Bye now.